Hey Don, I was watching a movie, The Intern, with Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway. It's from 2015, and it's about an older retired guy who decides to accept a job for seniors at a internet uh, company, a growing internet clothing company. And they mentioned that he could upload his an interview or his resume as a movie resume with a .mov, .avi, or .mp4. And I started thinking about how fast technology is moving. It's 2024. This movie is from 2015. We're still using those same things. He did use a video camera to film himself. And I suddenly got the idea, or the question in my mind, is the pace of technology slowing down? I know there's all this talk about AI, but other than AI, has your life and mine with technology changed that much? Is it changing that fast? Okay, smartphones, big, definitely big. Computers, they're getting faster, but they're pretty much the same. Faster, smaller, lighter. But I'm wondering if the pace of technology, as far as it affects our daily lives, could possibly be slowing down? Or am I missing something?
Hey, Mark. Well, it's a kind of a good question. Well, not kind of a good question. It is a good question. It's a good question because there's evidence, it seems, for both opinions. One opinion is that technology changes at this point but doesn't really improve. It's alright. Come on. That we see all kinds of changes, but has it really improved compared to, say, the original telephone suddenly appearing? That kind of stuff. So, having a better cell phone than last year isn't really like, a big change. So there's that kind of an argument with different things. But then there's the other side, which I tend to lean towards, which is that Moore's Law continues to perform at or better than expected. And when you measure certain fundamental things related to all of our technology, the underlying parts of it, like transistors and microtransistors and all of that, it seems like it can be graphed to mirror Moore's Law. And that doesn't seem to be slowing. And there was a time, I think, when they thought it was slowing, or that there would be a time when Moore's Law wouldn't really function. But that doesn't seem to be the case, because we continuously find new ways to do the same things better and better and better. So, I'd say you're half right.
That's interesting, Don. You are very informed in that area, I believe. Have you experienced not using your GPS to try to find your way back from someplace, or to find your way around, and for whatever reason you don't use your GPS? I have. I've been to the land many times, but probably for 3/4 of the times that I've been to the land, I've used the GPS. but now I have a route that I like, and I've just kind of just learned it to where I now know my way without consulting the GPS. And that's an interesting thing, because of course through most of our lives we had no GPS to guide us. Now we do. I had a Magellan GPS handheld, and in some ways I like it better than Google Maps GPS. Maybe that's because Google Maps is not that user friendly and doesn't have that many features, or if they're there, I haven't found them. I kind of miss my old handheld one where I could mark waypoints and stuff like that. Haven't figured out how to do that on Google Maps.
Hey, Mark. I don't use my GPS that much, except when I'm going to some specific location I've never been to, someone's house, and then I have to use it. But I don't really use it that much unless I'm traveling, So, when you've been around as long as I have, you can kind of figure out how to get to places in your own hometown pretty well. Fortunately, Minnesota is not hard to navigate. It's very what I want to say. It's very north, south, east, and west because there aren't any mountains. But there is a different topography in those different areas, so it's very easy to navigate.